Hi, Natalie here. Today I'm going to talk about locus of control. Now, what is locus of control? Locus of control is about what you give power to. So, when something happens, how do you explain it to yourself? So, do you explain that you had choices that you could make to impact that situation? Or do you explain it as somebody else has control? Now, that somebody else might be a workplace, it might be a partner, it might be God, it might be an outer higher being or fate or something like that. Now, understanding locus of control is important because when we feel like we don't have control over things in our lives, it makes us feel really powerless. If you'd like more information, please click through and watch more. This week I'm talking about locus of control. Now, locus of control is about how we explain what happens to us. Now, some people's locus of control is personal. They feel like they control what happens around them. Now, this can be positive and negative. If you have a positive locus of control, so if something good happens, like you get a good mark in maths, which is an example I've used before, and you explain it as, I did really well because I studied and I put lots of work in, then you have a positive personal locus of control. If you said instead, I got a good mark because my maths teacher likes me, then that's giving them the power. If you're saying, I did badly because I'm bad at maths, you might go, my whole family's bad at maths, so therefore I'm bad at maths, so therefore, of course, I'm going to get a bad mark. And so that is giving genetics the locus of control. So I hope this explains how you can give it out or you can take control of it yourself. How can understanding the locus of control help us to live a happier, more positive, more productive, if that's important to you, life? So, understanding locus of control is really important for helping us have success. If we always think that it's something outside us, then we feel like we don't have to take any action. This is something that I've noticed when it comes to law of attraction training. So, oftentimes people will say, get yourself really positive, get yourself into a positive mindset, do a lot of affirmations and whatnot, which is great, don't get me wrong, but then they don't talk about how you actually also have to take action. And so there's a lot of people out there who are trying to do stuff with law of attraction where they're just thinking positively and thinking positively and thinking positively and doing affirmations and doing affirmations, and it's not actually getting them anywhere because they're putting the locus of control outside of themselves. It's the universe is going to deliver. You actually have to take some action if that's going to work. And it can be very useful for you when you're feeling flat to actually think, who am I giving power to? What am I giving power to? I'll go into that more in the next video. When it comes to locus of control, taking ownership of your ability to impact your own life is incredibly powerful for lifting you up. I've had times where I have felt completely powerless in my life. Like it's all up to somebody else. I don't have any choices. And that is really puts you in a really powerless position. And it makes it very difficult to feel positive about life. So, one of the things I do when I'm feeling flat, and I still sometimes feel flat, when I'm feeling bad, I will think about what my thoughts are that have led to that. And I then interrogate those thoughts. One of the questions I ask is, what or who am I giving power to? Am I giving power to my kids? Am I giving power to my husband? Am I giving power to my work? Am I giving power to the government? Am I giving power to a higher being? Or am I taking ownership of my own role in the situation? So if we take control of that, if we understand, if as I say, interrogate your thoughts. If your thought about it is, I can't do that because XYZ, does the XYZ really have that power? If you'd like to get some idea, if you think this might be an issue for you, please click the link in my bio and book yourself a free session. Love to talk to you soon.